Have you ever wondered how Richard Branson, the billionaire founder of Virgin Group, achieved such extraordinary success? Well, let's take a journey through time to understand the incredible story of this remarkable entrepreneur. Born in Blackheath, London, Branson's journey was anything but smooth. He was a young boy with dyslexia, struggling in school, but he had a burning passion for business and a mind full of ideas. At 16, Branson started his first business venture, a magazine called Student. It was a platform for young voices to be heard during a time of social and political change. This venture marked the beginning of a journey that would lead him to become one of the world's most renowned entrepreneurs. But it wasn't all plain sailing. Like many entrepreneurs, Branson faced his fair share of failures and setbacks. From a failed record shop to a boutique that didn't quite take off, Branson experienced the bitter taste of failure more than once. But he was never deterred. He saw each setback as a springboard for his next venture, learning invaluable lessons along the way. Then came the establishment of the Virgin Group. Starting with Virgin Records in the 70s, Branson expanded the Virgin name into various sectors, from airlines to telecommunications, and even space travel. Today, the Virgin Group holds more than 400 companies worldwide, a testament to Branson's relentless drive and innovative spirit. But what truly sets Branson apart is his unorthodox approach to business. He's a maverick, a risk-taker, always willing to challenge the status quo. He believes in creating businesses that make a difference, that shake up the market, and that truly reflect his personality and values. So, we have a man who started from humble beginnings, overcame numerous challenges, and built an empire. But there's more to Branson's success than meets the eye. What if we told you that a book played a significant role in shaping Branson's success? Would you believe us? Yes, you heard it right. The book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki profoundly influenced Richard Branson. Now, what exactly are these key principles from Rich Dad Poor Dad that resonated so deeply with Branson? Let's break it down. First, financial education is important. Kiyosaki emphasizes that to become wealthy, one must understand the language of money. This means being familiar with terms like income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. It's about knowing how to read financial statements and understanding how money works. This principle struck a chord with Branson, who, despite his dyslexia, learned to navigate the complex world of finance to build his empire. Next, there's the concept of understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, Kiyosaki defines an asset as something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes money out of your pocket. Branson, with his keen business acumen, recognized the wisdom in this. He knew that in order to accumulate wealth, he needed to acquire assets and minimize liabilities. This principle can be seen in how he structured his companies, always seeking to maximize assets and minimize liabilities. Lastly, there's the principle of generating passive income. Kiyosaki stresses the importance of creating streams of income that don't require your active involvement. This could be in the form of investment returns, royalties, or rental income. Branson, with his diverse portfolio of businesses, has created numerous streams of passive income. This principle has allowed him to multiply his wealth while freeing up his time to pursue other ventures and interests. These principles from Rich Dad Poor Dad didn't just resonate with Branson, they became a part of his financial DNA. They guided his business decisions and played a crucial role in his journey to becoming one of the world's most successful entrepreneurs. Now, let's dive deeper into how Branson applied these principles in his life. Richard Branson didn't just read Rich Dad Poor Dad, he lived it. Branson's story isn't just about reading and understanding principles, it's about taking these principles and applying them to his everyday life and business decisions. One of the key principles in the book is the importance of financial education. Branson didn't just stumble upon success, he educated himself about the financial world. He didn't shy away from learning about taxes, investments, or balance sheets. Instead, he embraced these topics, understanding that knowledge in these areas was power. Branson didn't wait for someone else to explain it to him, he took the initiative to learn it himself. He knew that to control his financial destiny, he had to understand the game. There's a specific instance that highlights Branson's understanding of this principle. When he was starting Virgin Records, he didn't have a lot of capital. Instead of letting this deter him, he leveraged his knowledge of finance. He negotiated favorable terms with record producers, ensuring he could pay them after he had sold the records. This financial savvy allowed him to bootstrap his business and ultimately led to the success of Virgin Records. The book also emphasizes the difference between assets and liabilities, and how successful people invest in assets. Branson applied this principle in his business decisions. He understood that assets are things that put money in his pocket, while liabilities take money out. He didn't just invest in businesses, he invested in assets. Whether it was Virgin Records, Virgin Atlantic, or any of his other numerous ventures, he always focused on creating assets that would generate income. Branson's decision to create Virgin Galactic, a space tourism company, is a prime example of this. While many saw this as a risky venture, Branson saw it as an asset. He saw the potential for it to generate income in the future and was willing to invest in it. His ability to distinguish between assets and liabilities helped him make smart, strategic business decisions. Another key principle discussed in the book is the idea of building multiple streams of passive income. Branson has mastered this principle. He has built a conglomerate of over 400 businesses, each providing a stream of income. He didn't just rely on one business to bring in money, he diversified his income streams. This approach not only increased his wealth but also protected him from the instability of relying on one source of income. Branson's success isn't just about following principles, it's about applying them in the real world. His story shows us that the principles outlined in Rich Dad Poor Dad aren't just theories. They're practical strategies that, when applied, can lead to incredible success. Branson's application of these principles has helped him become one of the most successful entrepreneurs of our time. But more than that, it shows us that anyone can achieve financial success with financial education, a focus on assets, and multiple income streams. So, how did these principles from Rich Dad Poor Dad contribute to Richard Branson's success? Let's dive right in. One of the cornerstones of Branson's success is his audacious willingness to take risks, a trait that aligns perfectly with the book's principle of embracing financial risk as a path to wealth. Branson's leap into the highly competitive airline industry with Virgin Atlantic is a perfect example. He challenged the status quo, faced down giants, and transformed a risky move into a lucrative business venture. Another principle that Branson embodies is the power of financial literacy. He's been quoted saying, "Number 1, cash is king. Number 2, sales equal survival." These words echo the teachings of Rich Dad Poor Dad about understanding your cash flow and the importance of sales. Branson's keen understanding of these concepts has been a critical factor in his ability to steer the Virgin Group through the tumultuous waters of business. The book also emphasizes the importance of investing in assets, not liabilities. Branson has consistently followed this principle, investing in a diverse portfolio of businesses that generate income and increase in value over time. From music to airlines, to space travel, Branson's ventures are clear demonstrations of his commitment to this principle. A further principle from the book that Branson has leveraged is the idea that your mind is your most valuable asset. His innovative thinking and relentless pursuit of new ideas have kept the Virgin brand fresh and exciting for decades. Lastly, let's not forget the principle of working to learn, not to earn. Branson's thirst for knowledge and his willingness to learn from every experience have played a significant role in his success. He's never been afraid to step into unfamiliar territories, always eager to learn and grow. Branson's story is a testament to the power of financial education and smart decision-making. His application of the principles from Rich Dad Poor Dad has not only contributed to his success but has also left an indelible mark on the world of business. This serves as a powerful reminder that with the right mindset and principles, anyone can achieve great success. Now, what does all of this mean for you? Well, it's quite straightforward. Sir Richard Branson's life is a testament to the powerful impact of applying the principles from Rich Dad Poor Dad. Much like Branson, you too can harness these principles to carve out your own path to success. Imagine the possibilities if you, like Branson, began to view challenges as opportunities. Think about the potential growth if you, too, started investing in assets that generate income instead of liabilities. The beauty of these principles is that they can be applied by anyone, in any field, at any stage of life. And the benefits? They could be immense. As Richard Branson said, "To me, business isn't about wearing suits or pleasing stockholders. It's about being true to yourself and your ideas and focusing on the essentials. From financial freedom to personal growth and everything in between. It's all about taking that first step, embracing the knowledge, and having the courage to apply it." If you would like more personal development and success stories, kindly click the like, share, and subscribe button and put in the comments section what book would you like us to feature next. If you would like a copy of this masterpiece, kindly check the description box below. Remember, the path to success is open to everyone. Like Richard Branson, all you need is the right knowledge and the courage to apply it. Till our next video.